This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana. I'm Gary Risponi, and from my second home, Salt Bayou in Slidell, Louisiana, let me tell you a couple things you might be looking at. And I'm going to tell y'all one more time. That's Chad Prather. Dr. Chad Prather had that surgery on my nose. The cancer is all gone, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to thank him, thank the good Lord. A little while to get well, but it's a reminder. The sun is bad. The sun and the rays from the sun are bad. And so much, how good they feel sometimes, but still, right now, sunscreen, big brim hats, long sleeves if you can. So, we got a few rodeos to cover. I'm gonna try my best. We're gonna try to come back, and again, we're gonna try to show a little bit of Dream Day, St. Jude Dream Day, fishing galore. Stay tuned. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana from Slidell, Louisiana.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
We put faith in our vehicles to connect us. We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
I'm Mike Fesco out of Sour Lake, Texas. I won a Nautic Star for winning big trout in the West Division. There's a bunch of these tournaments that I fish, and this is one of the special ones that they really come through with all the tackle packages, boats.
As members of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Y'all have a good time, and when the kids get here, y'all will really enjoy it. I'll see y'all again. Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Get it closer.
Yeah.
What do you want us to do?
Just what you doing, babe?
It's a walker camera. That's both.
Hey,
Look. Hold on. Let me put my glasses on so I can see.
Sound like
I got you taking. I'm gonna get you taking a picture.
There we go. I love those. That is fresh. Tiffany told me. Come on. They all gonna match the rock. Okay. Welcome to Dream Days Fishing Galore. This is our 28th year. It's May 7th. Welcome to Fishing Galore.
Yeah. It never rained on Dream Day. We had some close ones, but this one's unbelievable.
Yeah, the weather's perfect today. It's going to be a great day. We got a lot of kids coming. It's going to be a very special day.
Welcome to Dream Day. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
You're getting off on the wrong side. Hey, good guy. See you again this year. Hey.
Give you a high five, bro.
thank you for your service. Hey Nancy. How are you? Nice to see you too. I know. Did you just try?
One more. Oh, I'm sorry. I put my hand in there. Cam.
Look at you, man.
That's all right.
Yes, ma'am.
Carl, you still fish every now and then?
Oh, every now and then.
son, he's really older. He has a 22-year-old daughter, a 17-year-old son, a 16-year-old daughter, and a 13-year-old daughter. Son, the youngest son. Kendrick is one of our longest patients with Mr. Bozeman, Danny Bozeman. He's going to give us the opening prayer.
Let us pray. Today we pray in a prayer of thanksgiving. We're thankful for the weather. We're thankful for the lives that are here. We're thankful for the foundation. We're thankful for St. Jude. We always give reverence to Danny Thomas. We all are part of his purpose that no child should die in the dawn of life. Today we thank you for this fellowship with family, friends, and our St. Jude love.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous.
I just want to welcome everyone to our 28th year of Fishing Galore. It's a beautiful day. Please wear sunscreen and have a great time.
Running. Don't let him get away. I got to get a picture. Hey.
As members of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the thirsty, for those who hang out in packs, for heroes, for sidekicks, for those who see the glass half empty, for those who see it half full, for those on the right, for those on the left, for those with nicknames, for those with curves, for people that cycle, for people that recycle, for BFFs, for frenemies, for those with style, for lovers, for families, for big families, for everyone.
It being rodeo and tournament time of the year, let me tell you what, I got some good reports. One of my favorite is the Junior Southwest. Bassmasters, they out at home down in Denham Springs, but they cover everything from Denham Springs, Greenwood Springs, Tickfall, they covered everywhere. They had their tournament out in Grand River. First time in a long time they had it out at Grand River, landing at Jack Miller's. They had some great reports from the 15 to 18-year-olds. Destin Morales won it at 10.79 pounds. Second was Caleb Roblin with 9.78. Big bass was Destin Morales at 4.21. 11 to 14-year-olds. First place was Deaton LeBlanc, 8.66. Second was Branson McMillan, 8.13. Third was Hayden Rao with 7.81. Big bass was Preston Salters, yeah. They didn't put his weight, I'm sorry. 7 to 10 years old was Ryder Owen with 5.90 pounds. Second was Bo Smith. Third was Hunter Strickland. And he also had big bass at 2.38. The elder division, that's the parents or the guides or whatever, Gene Morales had 10.71, Mike Roblin had 9.78, and Garrett Strickland had 9.20. And big bass was Garrett Strickland with 4.43. Next tournament I'm going through right now is Angling for the Heart. That was held out of Dry Runs Landing. It's the Grayson Temple Memorial, the young football player that died in Livingston Parish. And this is another big tournament, had a big turnout. First was Connor Rushing and Alex Heinz. Now, if you recognize those names, just a few years ago, those boys were winning these high school tournaments, not only local, but national. And they beat all these old-timers. In fact, there's a lot of my friends here, I call them old-timers, they're definitely over 60. And, but they had some pretty good weights, too. Connor Rushing and Alex had 14 pounds, 4'6". Steve Fontana and Brad Bowie had 12.91. Mr. Latuso and David Cavell had, there I go with my light again, a 12-pound 4'0". And then second was a team of Smith and Ogene, 11.75, and Perkins and Gunmore at 10.52 were fifth. Now, another big tournament that, thanks to Blaine Salters, J.B. Salters Jr., he's been one of the sponsors of this. You know him with the Salters jigging poles and the reels and everything he's got. And I'm going to tell you right now, in the next few weeks, going to be bringing you a lot coming from there. A lot of things that happen. And they were just telling me this week that the sac-a-lait fishing tournaments is just blowing up. I mean, they're just going and more. A lot of them are getting away because they're doing a lot of running. They're using equipment. They want stability. They got all these cameras and different stuff down there. And bass boats have been down a little bit. People going to bay boats. Well, they're telling me right now, bass boats, when they can find them, are starting to be the thing now. They're rigging these bass boats. I saw a show the other day on national TV, but they were in Darbone. It's just similar to spider rigging, but they're doing it off the bat. They're using crankbaits and boards. It's completely different. JB told me he went fishing in Lake Washington up there north on 61, heading up toward north of 61, north of Natchez and everything, and killing some big sac-a-lait. I'm talking about 2 and 3 pounds sac-a-lait or crappie, however you want to call it. This is the crappie masters. They just had at Lake Verret. Treacherous weather. He said it was almost a survival, but people still coming in with some good average size crappie, sac-a-lait, white perch, whatever you want to call it. First place was Baker Bency, Dr. Baker Bency. He had 7 fish at 8.40. Tony Smith, and he said Tony Smith also, their big fish was 1.59. They had 7 fish, and the total weight was 7.64. Dustin Boudreau and Brandon Thrower, they had a big fish of 1.27. Their total weight was 7 fish at 7.64. Dustin Boudreau and Brady, boy, this light is killing me. Brady Thrower, they had 7.47. Tim Hebert and Andre Smith had 7.01. And Andre Smith had a big fish of 1.17. Fifth, I can't hardly read it. They had a total weight of 6.94. I can't even read it. Cedric, can't see it. So that's the tournament report. They had another tournament, a rodeo fundraiser. It was for Wish to Fish. My good buddy that's on the camera right now, he took a bunch of pictures. It was the Tammany Yacht Club. They had their annual fundraiser and rodeo, youth rodeo. They gave out prizes in youth division. It's too long for me to tell it. I had planned on going, but things came up, and a lot of things would happen. It was, all I'm going to tell you, it was a success thanks to the guys that put it on. It was at the Point in Slidell. He going to be, when he come back later, and we might just run some pictures that you see it, and he came from that rodeo. So Stay tuned. We'll come back with the Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report.
We put faith in our vehicles to connect us. We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. Uh-huh. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
For the thirsty, for those who hang out in packs, for heroes, for sidekicks, for those who see the glass half empty, for those who see it half full, for those on the right, for those on the left, for those with nicknames, for those with curves, for people that cycle, for people that recycle, for BFFs, for frenemies, for those with style, for lovers, for families, for big families, for everyone.
Before I go on with the Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report, let me slow down a little bit and go back. Here I'm talking to Kurt Jacobs, Big Easy Media, who's shooting this today. He also talked with Renee Marquez with the Tammany Yacht Club. They raised over $15,000, so I wanted to say that. Thank you. A lot of that went to Wish to Fish, the organization that I've been involved with for, 15 years. So the same thing. Upcoming big deal CCA Star, May 28th, September the 5th. That's right down the week. This coming week. This is it. Everybody's ready, a lot of prizes. And then again, just think about it. Be smart. If you're going to book and you're going to go down to Grand Isle, they still got openings, but better book quick because they're growing, they're getting well. Dulac, everybody's getting well. Swole Fest is another big one. Grand Isle Marina, I don't know what annual it is, 20. Them boys from Jesuit had been putting this on. All the money going to charity, Children's Hospital, Diabetes Association, crippled children. It's just, every time I know I look at somebody else they sponsoring is the best thing. Now, get to the fishing report. This is going to be the fastest fishing report you ever heard. I'm going to tell you right now, freshwater, Lorto Saline, Slab Hunters LA, brim, catfish, sac-a-lait are on everywhere. And it won't be long. They're out in 10 foot of water. They say it won't be long. They're going to be moving up in the buttonwoods and fish them with a sliding cork. And it's also catch them. Toledo Bend, living the dream. I got pictures from one of my friends that went there with living the dream and the other captains right now catching beautiful sac-a-lait, catching their limit. They clean them for you. Toledo Bend, go to their website. You can find out where the bass, what the river stages, everything do it. Don't forget it. Lake Verret, I told you, they had them big tournaments right there. Lake Verret can get rough. But you got Magazine, you got all the other canals around and north of Lake Verret. Bay Natchez, all in those areas where them boys are fishing right now. Bass, sac-a-lait, and brim. Brim are moving up in them trees right now. Crickets, catfish, no doubt. Night crawlers. And people that fish in brim will catch them catfish on crickets. Let me take them myself here. The Toledo Bend, freshwater, Lake Verret, False River. Only thing about False River right now, Friday night tragedy again. Somebody running without lights, not putting blame, but hey, boat safety is so important. Right now, everybody's on the water. You got holidays coming up. God, please be safe. Run with your lights. Do everything you got to do to be as safe as you can. Make sure people got life jackets on. I know you see us sometime in bay boats. We're running in canals and if they don't have life jackets, you know, we're wearing them all the time. It's hot. It's no excuse. Man, I had one of them light ones. I started wearing it a lot more. I got some of my friends that they eat me alive, and they said, you're supposed to be a good example, especially Henry Mouton used to stay on me one time. We went in a duck blind one time. He got all over me. So, but I love you. You keep it up. Keep reminding me to be safe. Now, tragedy, say a prayer for all those there. Saltwater on the coast, Dulac. I got a picture of them boys fishing in Dulac. Double shad rigs. Couldn't believe it. Rick Capo and a bunch of his friends, double shad rigs. Same people that caught earlier in that week had caught them sac-a-lait. Leeville, George Remender, I talked to him, his son-in-law, he sent me some pictures, but there ain't nobody in it, so I'm not just going to show you a box shot. But he's been there every week. High water charters, he is still doing it. Mr. Speedy, they still catching. They're going out and make 2 trips a day. When weather's bad, they stay in. Hopedale, great reports come from Hopedale, Jim Corley and all them, but people catching fish. Lake Catherine, all the guys going out of Lake Catherine, Island Marina, they're getting great reports. Salt Bayou, where I'm fishing, I'm catching catfish off my pier and brim. Sometimes I use bologna or weenie on a hook. I use a bigger hook when the catfish come in. But, and there's some guys I see them fishing. Crabs are running in Grand Isle, crabs are running in the back of Grand Isle. There's a lot of people got crab. Lake Pontchartrain, they trust us. Captain Mike Brantley, still. This man sitting right here, he was running the show. I'm talking about Kurt Jacobs, Big Easy Media. He used to have a fishing report to come on different shows and on the website, but them captains still calling him right now. Everybody I talk to catching fish. This thing got too long again, and see, well, what else I got? I'm leaving somebody out. If I left you out, call me next week, and we're going to see you. Be safe on the water. Please pray for the families that lost people this week. God bless Louisiana. Thank you again, Kurt Jacobs, Big Easy Media. Good Lord willing, I'll see you next week.
Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.